You see me?
It's been nearly 40 years since the first virtual game was created, Pong, a simple game with two paddles hitting a ball back and forth. Then came Sega and Nintendo, who created interactive games such as Sonic and Super Mario Bros. Then fast forward to the present day, where blood and violence became entertaining rather than scary and cruel. Did video games with gore and violence makes a person aggressive? Video games is a part of everyone's life. Video games educate and entertain us rather than increase a person's aggression. For me, I'm a video gamer, but video game does not cause aggression for me. Researching through internet database and articles, I made my own thoughts on these issues into the speech. Video games does not cause emotional aggression, which I will provide evidence on a pro-game aggression side, my perspective, and solution. First, let's start off the pro side of game aggression. Video game cause aggression. A study called Media Psychology stated that video games relates to aggression from game content rather than graphics. The study is described as 245 participants, which were divided into 5 groups. 4 groups were playing Mortal Kombat on different consoles, and one of them was playing Wii Sport on the Wii for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, in order to test their level of aggression, they had to take a test based on a scenario and how to solve that situation. One scenario was a girl named Jane was sitting at a restaurant. She was waiting for over an hour, and when she was about to leave, the waiter came back with her food. The participant had to write down what kind of situation, what would they do. One of the situations results from walking away to punching the waiter. In conclusion, the people who play more combat had more aggression than the people who play on a Wii Sport. Some people claim that video games cause real life death. Jack Thompson, an attorney, stated that video games started the school shootings such as the Virginia Tech massacre. He stated that a child will copy the behaviors of the in-game character. Also, he stated that if a person never killed in his entire life, it's not a gamer. But if the person kills someone in real life, he's a gamer. Now you know a sense of video games causing aggression arguments. Here are my analysis and perspective. Media psychology has a flaw to it which is made confusing. One of them is the different control scheme. The study noted that people who were playing Mortal Kombat on Nintendo 64 had more aggression due to the controls. The controls made it hard for them to play, which doesn't cause aggression rather than irritation. This resulted to inconsistent conclusion. Also, the study was based on emotion, thought, and feeling. According to dictionary.com, aggression is defined as an action of violenting by force. The keyword is action. The student just wrote down what they think they will do to the waiter rather than taking action. This led to inconsistent and unreliable result of aggression rate. Also, Jack Thompson's statement can be proved as false with reasonable logical reasons. One of them is a person can still kill someone even if they didn't never play video games all their entire life. It can due to parenting abuse or television shows. Also, living with the quote limits room for alternatives. Alternatives can be integral how they react and act during the video games. Also, the Virginia Tech massacre shooter had an anxiety disorder, which video game did not have any influence. Now you know my counter argument of these evidence. Here are solution. Parents is top priority. Parents should watch what their child is playing and how they behave. Nowadays, teenagers can just walk in to a store and buy emulated game without a parent's consent. Also, video games are educational. A person who plays video games such as Tetris or Phoenix Wright can help them improve their communication and problem solving. Video games are meant to be fun and entertaining. When a person plays video games, they don't become aggressive. They become irritated due to losing too much or bad gameplay. Now, even though these are alternatives, parents should get involved with the child because the child will adapt those aggression by watching parents who fight a lot or outside. Now that you know video game does not cause aggression from video games due to the incentive provided. Video games are meant to be played and not to be used as aggression. Parents should monitor their child because it will help bond them together and relieve their stress. Video game does not cause emotional aggression, but rather cause having fun, entertain, and educate. Video games are meant for families and friends to enjoy playing together.